welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a quick little share for you guys today. You'll have to go ahead right off the top. Forgive me for the poor lighting quality. It's really super overcast, but I have to get these recorded before I ship them out. And my cat is about to make a guest appearance. So there's Smokey, of course, because I just started, so he woke up to join me while we film this. And now he's gonna rub the camera because we're running a super professional operation here. So, anyways, I made these little, blank books, and I wanted to send them out. Some of you guys who follow me on my other channel might know that I am doing a little, witchy book club type of thing with some of my friends. And, the book that we're reading has, a lot of journaling prompts in it, so I wanted to make them just a little book and send that to them so they could do it. Of course, we have already started reading the book, and I'm just now finishing, so they probably already have a journal dedicated to this. And let me get out of my cat's way so he can get out of my way. But hopefully, maybe they don't. If they do, oh well, I made this anyways, because I just thought it would be something nice. Plus, I've been thinking a lot lately about writing and getting back into that. So I wanted to make a little kit for my shop. I'm calling it Quietude, and it's all about reflections and just getting back to writing and doing things like that and kind of inspiring or sparking that creative sort of drive. So let's get into it, and you guys can check out the new kit and see what I whipped up. So like I said, these are really basic books. The whole point of this is to write in, so I didn't do any pockets or any tags or anything like that. I just made a really basic book with tons of writing space. I did make a little charm out of some precious stones with a little paintbrush charm, and you'll see what that matches in the kit and how that all links up. And then for the cover, I just used some of this wood print paper. It's regular paper, but it's kind of wrapping paper texture, but it comes on a roll at Michael's. And so I have that, and I use that for the covers, and then I embossed some butterflies and dragonflies onto it because I use those in the kit. And I use some of that wow embossing powder that Shayna sent me. It's called patina, and it comes out with this really pretty color that has gold flecks in it and stuff. It's really nice. So I use that. There's a little caterpillar. I just made the cover really basic because, like I said, it's a book for writing. Cat hair cleanup. And I wanted it to just be something simple to write in. I didn't want anything super dimensional on the cover. I did put this button down and then immediately regret all my life choices. But after testing it out a little bit myself, it's not too bad. They might have to put something underneath just for the first couple pages, but as you get into the book, it doesn't really impede anything. And then I added this little metal feather charm, which I also got from Shayna. This is one of those Tim Holtz butterfly wings. And then there's just a little bit of twine cording, I guess is what it's called, that I added behind that just for some fun texture. So I just used some regular scrapbook paper to line the cover, and this was really simple. What I had wanted to do was make one of those envelope journals, those legal envelopes that you put documents into, so that it would have a pocket on the back, but I only had one. So I was not able to do that since I needed two. And so you'll see what I did to accommodate that when we get to the end of the book. So this is a page from the kit. And I added a lot of word prompts, but every page in this kit, and this was really important to me, needed to have some space to write. So I made sure that there was either something I added in or that the page was blank so that you could write onto it, so that every single kit is usable. So it's just nonstop writing space from start to finish. I used birch, bark, for the backgrounds and everything because of the symbolism of birch and how it represents new beginnings and birth. And I thought it would be a good idea for something that's supposed to be creativity driven, something like this where you're writing and you're kind of getting new ideas and stuff sparked up, to use something like that. So I thought that was a fun little touch to pop in there. And this is just one of the blank pages in the kit, and like I said, super blank, coffee paper, another blank page from the kit. And I really love how this came out. There's a quiet sort of serenity about it. And I really feel this really works together. There's a coloring page, and you can even journal around what you color. But I feel this is something you can just really sit and get into and start writing stuff out. There's place to do you know, whatever you want to do here, list, poetry, something like that, whatever you're into. And I just thought that was really like a fun thing. And I really love how this came out. I can't even like tell you guys. Like, I'm excited to make my own book out of this kit and like start writing in it. So I did lots of like themes for creativity, pencils, paintbrushes, a little cup of tea that you can like sit down and have a little read to. There's some pen nibs. And I tried to keep it kind of like natural and not like super over the top with color. There's little fun pops here and there. Because me and my friends are of the witchy persuasion, of course I added little bits of like magic in there just for the fun of it. And then here is some of this Easter egg dyed paper I have. And those are probably the brightest things in the book, or the papers that I've dyed myself. And if you fall into a witchy persuasion, you might be able to see some more of the correspondences and things that I tried to tie into the overall message of the kit. And if not, like, it's still for everybody. It's not a witch kit. It's just something fun that I thought would be nice. This is some Rit dyed paper for journaling and things like that. And like, I really love how this came out. And I love this center page with the book in it. You can write like a whole thing here. And then that's the center of the signature, so that's where that little charm comes in. And if they don't like this, they can always cut it, and then it's like, it's got a crimp bead here, so it'll stay attached to this string, and they can tie this onto anything else if it gets in the way. But I thought it would be fun just to make something inspiring. And then, like, you know, something that wasn't too overly complicated so that they wouldn't feel, like, obligated to, like, save it and would actually use it. This is just some tea dye paper. I think I got from Shayna. Another little paintbrush dude here. Some book page. And so I put these book pages in here, one, because, like, I like book pages and I like putting them in there. But I also thought, like, you can gesso over this and draw on it. They're both crafty people, so it shouldn't be too hard for them to come up with something to do with it. So, still usable writing space. This is really pretty. And it's got like a couple of quotes, a couple of things in there, just to sort of like get you going, I guess, in the moment. I really like this kit, and it's, I'm glad that I made it. I felt kind of inspired too, so I went with my inspiration, and I'm happy with how that came out. And I think that's how I'm going to be crafting this year, is just going with like whatever inspires me in the moment and letting it take me away, because I find that to be a lot more of an authentic way to go about things, and I really enjoy what I make when I do that kind of stuff, more than trying to stick to like a plan. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have any plans for the year, or you have no plans for the year like me and you're just going to wing it and see where creativity takes you. I'd like to know. I'll definitely sound off in the comments below. So as you can see, we've hit the back of the book, and this is how I sort of made my own envelope, because I really wanted them to have a place to like tuck stuff into, like notes and ideas and stickers like that. So the back page, or the back cover of the book, is now an envelope pocket, and I didn't glue that brad in, so I learned my lesson today, and we'll glue that in. And then these are the journaling cards that come with the kit. And I just tucked those back in there so that they could either journal with them and then tuck them in wherever they wanted to, or turn them into pockets or whatever they would like. So there is that. And that's going to be it for me. This, I think, will be the closest I get to actually making an in-bulk kit. For those of you who practice, you might know what in-bulk is and what it represents. And I think that this was kind of the perfect kit to go along with it. Something to help you, like, jot all your ideas down, reflect, and get ready for a new season to come. But I don't know, do you guys like journaling? Like actually journaling in your journals? I don't actually stick pictures or anything like in my journals. I just write straight up in mine. So, like, I'd be interested hearing how you guys use your journals, or if you have any plans coming up in the new year. Or if, you know, you also feel like the need to be quiet and reflective and write down some of your thoughts. That's going to be it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I appreciate your faces, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!